Utie oha extra ponkno. Needs FM.
But at least.
Or you should know. Or you should know.
But doc, the okay no. It's against the backdrop of beer unperforming economy. But we have the economic wizard, chairman of the economic management team, vice president of the republic, who earlier had arrested the dollar and put the keys in the hands of the inspector general of police. Now he tells us, he admits, say, yakwa kobo busia die, but a year MPP a bra yakwa kobo busia no. When you make a comparative analysis, interest rate is going down, inflation is going down, growth rate is going up, as opposed to NDC peer order, womono sukobo abusia ni bi no, interest rate up, a year inflation up, and a growth rate in so down. And with that comparative analysis in India, the economy is performing superbly. These are the words of the vice president. What do you make of that?
The vice president should go back to the classroom. I mean, op theory too much. Onka na makula. That's so young crofa. On country of that the economy is getting better. Don't say in some of our country. I mean, come on, really?
But at least
I thought it was a joke.
But at least he's been more factual. Is it true that the interest rate and the heavy borrowing, interest rate is going down, inflation is going down, growth rate is going up? Is it true? If it's true, then if he says his economy is performing superbly, what is wrong with that?
Superbly for who? Superbly for who? An economy can double in size and benefit 1% of the population. And it can go up by 20% and benefit 80% of the population. The end of economic policy is not get nice statistics. It is to help ordinary people. I mean, we sitting down here, national health insurance that we brag about. We have media doing studies that show that people are being charged money before they are provided services. We have schools unable to open because we can't give them money. We have businessmen who are owed millions of money by the government for contracts. And the vice president is bragging about how great the economy is. Really?
Bragging? Did you say that?
I was bragging about how good the economy is. He should be explaining why things are so bad. And you at the cabinet, for microphone and take your team onto the streets, Makul and other places, and ask them what they think about what he said.
But do they appreciate the indices?
Who? I would add a cabinet. Or inflation na those things I can run off and over. It is about her life. Much more to seminar, much more to best school fees. But not rot Roma, no boy ahin. Christine, no boy ahin. Those are the important things.
But has there been a time in a dear country, Abrasa, a normal way, indices let me trickle down to the pocket, to the households? You bet me, I can say, yes, indeed, the government is performing. Yeah,
there have been a brief period. For example, in the early days of Nkrumah, the things were better. I actually think that briefly under Champon, things were better. And actually, the first 3 years were good.
And then you go further to say, the party at present, regrettably, lacks the strong leadership from the days of Darocha, the days of Jake Utanka Obichebe Lamte. What are you trying to suggest?
I'm not trying to suggest. I'm stating the obvious. That of friend, Darocha walking and arguing with the president and prime minister. Darocha told me, the argument it never bothered him. I'm worried that today we have too many ministers as well as too many party leaders who are not prepared to look the president in the face and tell him the truth.
Oh, so a person like what's Mewu in your view, is unable to confront President Akufo-Addo and tell him to the face, say, Nana, you are performing woefully.
What do you think?
What do I think?
What do you think?
Lead me into making a comment.
I mean, Mr. Blay is a nice guy, but Blay versus Alakiti, Blay versus Darucha, what do you think?
Blay versus Darucha, Blay versus Unauthorized, Blay versus Alajite. In fact, Blay performs creditably behind them. Hey.
I mean, friend, they are nice people, but I'm just talking about institutional failures.
Institutional failures.
The fact of the matter is that we need a strong party that, if necessary, will correct an errant president. I'm just saying that I don't doubt anybody's intention, but we are not doing well. And I challenge you. Whether you do a survey or open your phone lines and let ordinary party people call in, and you will hear what they will tell you.
But Dr. Arthur Kennedy, nobody be so out be perhaps in plain English and into the comprehension na ayede. Let me quote one bit and then perhaps you may explain further or clarify or amplify. Say, and I quote. But I miss the days when the MPP knew it was better and behaved better. As you understand?
Oh, nothing there. There was a time when MPP, we knew that the race was with ourselves. We wanted to be better tomorrow than we were today. That if there was Kume Prekon, you could rely on us to stand with the victims. If there was an election, then we will stand with them. There be the style case, the Adakabre, in the Asante region, Bantuma, Nankofu, went to Mantuaba, and not there was friend then a Potium na walk to Abana, walk to 2 weeks through Manipewa. In our MPP lose election now. You think we will be quiet about it? Oh, and see, my point is that these days, a kaka was it, NDC for no say the last time they did the same thing. Since when did the NDC become our role model?
Utie Oha Extreme Punk no Needs FM.